This is chapter number 6, Towns, Traders and Craftspersons. So we are going to see question and answer. These are certain pictures which will be related to our MCQ questions or true or false or fill in the blanks. So all these we are going to take. These pictures will be referred as and when required. First question is, what type of towns existed during medieval period? So medieval period, that is Madhya Yugin Kal. We are talking about around 8th century to 18th century. 8 to 18, that is 1050 to around 1750. So what are the type of towns? So let me show you here. So this map, these are very important towns. So this Surat or Masulipatam, they are the port towns, Bandargah. They are port towns. Coming to Tanjavur, etc. and Golconda, these were administrative and temple towns. So all Nagariye, Nagar, Mandir Nagar, Prashasnik Nagar, Pattan Nagar. So port, administrative, temple. So answer is in this particular period, all of these is the correct answer. All of these is the correct answer. Question number 2. Tanjore or Tanjavur is situated on the river. Let me show you here. So this is Tanjavur or Tanjore, and here we have Kaveri river. It's a perennial river. 12 months it has water. So let me show you here. This is the Tanjavur temple, or not Tanjavur temple, it's Tanjavur. And Tanjavur has multiple temples. This is a Rajarajeshwara temple. This is the inscription on that particular temple. And the Chola Raja also I showed you. So the answer is Kaveri. Which of the following was also an example of temple town? The capital of Cholas. Cholas capital, it was a Nagariya, Mandir Nagar. So it's temple town. All was built along this or near, the urbanization took place near this temple. So we have this Rajarajeshwara Mandir, and then we have this inscription. So this Peruthachan, who actually who was the architect, also had his name. So Tanjore is the answer. Tanjore. The Rajarajeshwara temple was constructed in. So again, let's go there. This is a Rajarajeshwara temple made by Rajarajeshwar for Rajarajeshwaram. So this is, all these names are almost same. So Tanjore or Tanjavur is the answer. Which of the following was a pilgrim center? Tirtha. See, if you have some, belief for some deity, for example, you are a Muslim, then where you will go? You will go to Makkah, Medina for Hajj. So you will be a pilgrim. You are going for a pilgrimage to Saudi Arabia, to Makkah, Medina. Okay? So you are a Tirthyatri, you are a pilgrim. So which was the pilgrim center here? It's Pushkar. So let me show you the picture. This is the Ajmer, and it's famous because of Moinuddin Chishti. Will talk about that. But this above picture is the picture of Pushkar. You see the Talab also. So very, very fine atmosphere, and there is a Mela. There is a gathering every year where many visitors from, or you can say overseas visitor, come here. So it's a very famous place. What was Mandapika? So there are two words here in this chapter. We have Mandapika, Mandi, and Hut. So Mandapika is a place where buying and selling was going on. You can say of a particular object, a particular thing, but others also. So this Mandi is a proper place where the trading, merchandising was going on. Mandapika. So this kind of atmosphere was there. You can see this picture. This is called Mandi, and there is one more name, Hart, for a particular street, it's hut or hatta. Let us say that this is only, you will get only murge or chicken. Somewhere you will get only this kapde or cloth. Okay, so these are the mandapika, which are basically mandi, or the area where people would buy and sell their products. Which of the following were not the kind of traders? So were not the kind of traders following. So if you see the answer, which of the following were not? See, traders are basically who buy certain things, say for 100 rupees they buy, and they sell it for 110 rupees, so they get a profit of 10 rupees. So which were not? Banjaras were traders. Marwari Oswal, still they have this cloth, etc. They are famous. Gujarati Banyas, Banya means traders. Banya means trader, and Gujaratis all are almost traders. So this Nana Deshi, it's not N-E, it's N-A. Nana Deshi, and one more, there is Manigramam, I guess. Manigramam, these two were not of this merchant family. Association or unions of persons of any particular craft were termed as. So today you see we have different associations, right? Even small association we found. People group together when their interests are together. For example, truck association, truck driver association, or mandi association, or gold diamond trader association. So when we have same people and all these people have similar interest, so whenever there is a problem, they have a strong group, and they have a mukhia or a headman, they have a treasurer, they have a secretary, they have a president. So he or she is going to represent them, and they are a voters also. So these political parties today, if you see, they are very much into this, pleasing the associations. Hampi was the capital of which empire of the following? Hampi. Now this is a very important place, Hampi, and this is the capital of Vijayanagar dynasty, Vijayanagar empire, Hampi. So the answer is Vijayanagar. The people from distant land visited Surat because. So why they were coming? This Surat. See, north, south, east, west. So with this western coast at that time, Surat, this is a Khambat ki khadi, Gulf of Cambay. So whosoever on the left hand side, I'm not showing it to you because just imagine that on the left we have Pakistan, then Afghanistan, then we have Iraq, then Iran, then Iraq, and the Middle Eastern countries. Then we have the peninsula, Arabian Peninsula. Then we have the Africa. You go above, it's Europe. So all these people, traders, used to come from there. So it was the gateway to West Asia gateway. This was the answer. Beautiful place. It's not being given. No pilgrimage, no mandirs, that much not mandir. So the answer, also the Hajj, people who used to go to Hajj, they would go from Surat only. So the B and C is absolutely not correct, but A is the correct answer. A is the correct one. Important trade center from Western India was. Now let me tell you the answer first. It's Surat. Coming to Western India, this is western part, and basically it's not Western India. You should be precisely Western ports, port city. This Bombay came way afterwards. Surat and Ahmedabad, they showed their importance, right? So if whenever we see a natural port, in both western and eastern parts, we have ports which are, some are natural, some are man-made. So natural ports are always important. Okay, so this Surat was a very important port at that time. So it was a great trade center, Vanijik, and important for different people coming there. Masulipatam was famous for its Masulipatam is famous for what? It was a trading port on the right side, or you can say on the eastern side of our country, or an eastern port it was. So at that time, Madras, Calcutta, they were not so much developed. So they were facing all those coming to this side of our subcontinent, from where they should come, or what is the entry path. So Masulipattnam or Machilipatnam, it provided that entry. Okay. So Southeast Asia and the Arabians also were coming, the other, all those which they want to explore or go or enter India through, or subcontinent through the eastern part. The part of the town where artisans and merchants of Indian origin used to live was called. So if I say French, the Dutch, the Holland, the Netherlands, and the English and the Portuguese. So Portuguese actually left, then the French, Dutch and English, and finally English or Angrez or Britishers, they remained here. They remained here and they showed their dominance. So now this part of the town, what happened? 200 years these Angrez or Britishers ruled us. Others they went, Portuguese earlier and then French and Dutch later. But here English people, what they did, they developed Mumbai, they developed Madras and Kolkata. So Mumbai, Kolkata and Madras they developed as the another cities for their trade and their power as their administrative centers. Now in these different cities, the artisans and merchants, Indians, they were ghettoized, they were pushed, they were marginalized. The Britishers were living in the lavish life in the prominent area of the city. Like today, Muslims and Dalits, they are always ghettoized. They are always pushed to the worst part of our city. Always see Muslims not living in a good place, or Dalits. So that time there were black towns. These small towns were called as, part of the town were black towns. Now let us match it. Okay. So first is, if you see this Kunjaramallan, he was the architect of Rajarajeshwara temple. His name is also in the inscription of this Rajarajeshwara temple. Let me show you. Here, this is a Kunjaramallan. He was the Kunjaramallan Peruthar, his name was. This Rajaraja also come in his name. So Kunjaramallan Rajaraja Peruthachan, his name. And he actually inscripted with all pride that I made it. Kunjaramallan Rajarajeshwara temple. Moinuddin Chishti. So he was Khwaja Moinuddin Chishti. He was a great Sufi saint. And 12th century, he settled in a place in Rajasthan, that is Ajmer. Ajmer was the capital of Chauhans, and then it became a Suba of Mughal Empire. So Ajmer, he is Khwaja Moinuddin Chishti Gharib Nawaz. He is very famous not only in India, everywhere. It is believed that whosoever comes here, his wishes will always, the Moinuddin Chishti will fulfill. He was a Sufi saint. So when a person is Sufi, he is not Hindu or Muslim. Okay, he is for everyone. Hatta means heart. That is market street. Mandapika is mandi or market. Heart is for market streets. Domingo Pais. So he was a Portuguese traveler. He talked about Hampi. Okay, Portuguese traveler. Moors were all the combined name of all the different Muslim merchants, because Muslims were Bora, some were Baniyas, some were Indian Muslims, all the kind of Muslims were there. So this Muslim merchants combined name was given at that time, or merchants, they were called as Moors. So this is the final answer. This is how you match them along with the discussion we had. Now, Dash was the capital of Vijayanagar Empire. Vijayanagar Empire. Now Vijayanagar. Let me take you there. Vijayanagar, Hampi. Its answer is Hampi. So Dash in the Rajasthan was the capital of Chauhans. I just told you. So Ajmer was the capital of Chauhans. Ajmer, Rajasthan. Khwaja Gharib Nawaz Ajmer Sharif. Bronze is an alloy of copper and tin. Copper and tin, when they are mixed in a proper constituents proportion, it will give you bronze, kansya. So I'll show you a picture also. It's not related that much. This is a bidri basically. What a kind of, you can have an idea about it. Dash performed before the deity, royalty in Verupaksha temple. Verupaksha temple. So who performed before the deity? Deity means god and goddesses. Royalty means the king, Raja and all his royal court members. So in Verupaksha temple is Lord Shiva temple. Where? We are talking about Hampi. You will see this Verupaksha temple in your 50 rupees note also. So let me show you here. I am talking about. This is Hampi 50 rupees note. You have this Hampi picture. Okay. So this Devadasi, that is those women who are devoted to God. The textiles of Dash were famous for zari gold lace. So the textiles, let me show you here. This is the cloth, and the border areas, these are zari and gold laced. So they are very fine, sparkling, gold look, and these are the textiles, and it gives a very good appearance, and it is famous in these places like Europe, West Asia also. So this is Surat. The answer is Surat. The textile of Surat was famous for zari gold lace. Dash discovered the sea route of India. Vasco da Gama, sea route to India. So here this man is Vasco da Gama, and he came in Calicut in 1498, and I'll give you an example, some more important idea about him. So let me tell you about him a bit more. Vasco da Gama, he came to India, and 170 people came along with him. Only 54 survived. Now he is Italian. See, Vasco da Gama was Portuguese, and Christopher Columbus was an Italian. So Vasco da Gama, 170 people came, 54 only remained, and 4 ships he came with, only 2 remained. Okay. So all these English, Dutch, all those, they followed his route only. So true and false now. Cloth bags in Tanjavur was produced by Salia weavers. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. So this is Tanjavur we are talking about. Salia river. This is Tanjavur, all related to Tanjavur. Urayur made bronze idols and ornamental metal lamps. No, that's not correct. It's, bronze metals means idols, and you might have seen in your college, there is, whenever the program starts, there is a lamp lightening process or a ritual, and that lamp is ornamental metal lamp, and these are all at that time. Let me show you here. Swami Malai is the correct answer, not Urayur. Let me show you. Swami Malai. Here we have Swami Malai, right? Craftspersons of Bidar was famous for their inlay work. So this is here your Bidar, and this is Bidri. The inlay work was called as Bidri, and the area is Bidar. This is the Bidar. Bidri it was called. So answer is true. Banias and Bohras traded with ports of Red Sea, Persian Gulf, East Africa, and Lal Sagar, Persian Gulf, East Africa. This is absolutely correct. From the western port Surat, this Persia, all these places which I am indicating, and it was a very aggressive and two-way import export or trading was done. So this is a Bohra Samaj. It's a Muslim community, but it is somewhat different from the Indian Muslims, right? And these are the Chettiars. These are the Chettiars I am showing you, Baniyas and Bohras. So the answer is true here. So all this trading was, you will find people of Indian origin at these places and their origin in our place. Okay. Murshidabad on the banks of Ravi became capital of Bengal in 1704. Now, first way you will find it correct, but the problem is Ravi. It was not Ravi. It was Bhagirath. It was Bhagirathi Nadi. Bhagirathi is nothing but Ganga only. So Murshidabad, it was being made as capital. Long later, after many years, this Calcutta became the capital. So it was earlier Murshidabad. Mullah Abdul Ghaffur and Virji Vora owned a number of ships. So what happened? These French people, Dutch, English, when they came here and they were trying to capture the trade, sea trade basically. So what happened? Indians also tried to give them strong competition. So Mullah Abdul Ghaffur and Virji Vora were having ship fleets. They tried to give competition, but because of the immense power of Nausena or naval fleet of these Western countries, they just became the agent of them. Okay, it didn't happen, but they still fought for their competition. So this is all about this chapter. We have taken all the type questions. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself. These are the pictures I am showing just in order to give you a reference. Okay, bye bye. Take care.